spire. Frel did see the spire in his scouting, so he should expect these Mutalisks. If we look at harvesters, Captain is on 2 bases with 37 harvesters, has quite an advantage. Frel's working off of no gas here. I'm not really sure what happened to his gas. There wasn't any sort of drop or harass, I don't think, so he might not have saturated this all the way. I have to go back and check that after I've done this replay here. Captain still has a ton of Zerglings here, and now amassing Mutalisks. He's up to 7 mutas, with 3 more being created, so he'll have 10 mutas. Once these mutas get into a large enough ball, they're pretty difficult to take down. Frel needs to come in with more stalkers, which it looks like he's doing. Again, gets out a 3rd immortal. The immortal is not going to do great against the Zerglings and Mutalisks. In fact, they're quite bad against those 2 units. Only the 3 roaches, so it looks like Captain just used those roaches to fend off the initial push, and then went straight into just Zerglings and saved his gas for Mutalisks. Captain's checking out for any sort of hidden expansion here, as Frel moves out with his army. If we look at the army tab, it's it's quite even now. 30-50 for both players. Captain's going to get a flank in here with the Mutalisks and Zerglings. Zerglings just going to go to town on these stalkers, rip through them, and on these immortals. Captain can focus down these stalkers. Frel doesn't have much AA, and he's going to be able to finish up this army very quickly. That battle was totally one-sided, just a bad comp for Frel. These 3 immortals could have been about 6 or 7, 8 more stalkers. A few more zealots would have gone through the Zerglings a lot better as well. And now Captain's just going to be able to pick off these stalkers. Frel's army is very, very small. Only able to produce 4 stalkers at a time, not even that because he didn't have enough gas for it. Again, didn't have these gas fully saturated for quite a while. And 2 more Mutalisks coming. Captain already has 7, so 9 Mutalisks should be able to take down anything Frel has. I'd like to see the Captain push in and be aggressive here. After he took down those stalkers, could have taken down a number of probes. Frel's going to throw up 2 more gateways so he can pump out the stalkers a lot faster. But it may be too late at this point. Captain's on 2 bases. Frel just now going to save up for this expo. Captain coming in here doing some harass. I'd like to see a few more Mutalisks. If he pulled back at the start there, bring in another 7 or 8, and make that Mutaball completely invincible against the stalkers. Frel hasn't been able to afford this expo yet. Captain now throwing up a 3rd base. It's up, he just needs to get it saturated, possibly get the gas from that 3rd base. That's pretty smart as a Zerg player, just go for gas quickly on your 3rd base. And then he can just pump more mutas until he has an unstoppable force, which is what this looks like. The Zerglings aren't going to be great against this wall-in, especially if he sticks a Zealot here, which he might need to do. If the Zerglings can get in here, then they're going to be able to take down the Stalkers as they try to focus down the Mutalisks. So we'll see if Frel keeps this contained. Again, Mutalisks checking all over the map here for hidden expansions. Good idea. At a crazy economic advantage now, 45 harvesters to 25. And especially at these just higher tech. Frel throwing down a robotic spade. This isn't going to be great. It's going to let him get Colossus, but those don't do anything against the Mutalisks, which Captain has. They are going to help take down the Zerglings, so the Mutalisks, or the Zerglings can't take down the Stalkers as quickly, but might just be too little too late with how many Zerglings Captain has. I'd like to see maybe throw up a Starport or a Stargate here, pump out 6 or 7 Phoenix as quickly as he can. Phoenix are very good against Mutalisks, though at this point Captain has a vast air superiority. It's like he's got 30 Mutalisks. He can push in and win here relatively easily. Frel's going to move out. He has yet to claim this expansion. He's on 1 base, almost mined out, and doesn't look good for him. Even if he can pick off some of these Mutalisks, looks like Captain's going to come in here, something he probably should have done mid-game, and just blow up this economy. Frel's on 0 mining, even if he does get back, he's not going to be able to throw up that expo. Captain can go in for the kill here, take down those stalkers. Looks like he's going to come in with the Zerglings, do a 2-pronged attack here. Zerglings and needling attack. Going to focus down the stalkers. Zerglings aren't going to be able to get up this ramp quite yet, but once all these units go down, he's going to be able to finish off all these forces and buildings. And probably a GG from Frel here, as he can't really do anything. So Frel had some missed micro at the start there. He had a very strong push. Army size was much higher, but then he kept attacking this hatchery rather than attacking the Zerglings, which were attacking the Zealots. And Captain was able to recover from that, get up his second base and his spire, and just use his economic advantage. Frel was on 1 base the entire time. He was trying to support 6 gateways and a robotics facility off 1 base, which is not possible. He continued to create immortals, which are great against the roaches, which Captain was showing at the start, but he needed to swap over to Phoenix or more stalkers to combat those mutalisks once he saw the spire go up. So some mistakes on both sides. Captain could have been a little bit more aggressive and ended this game quicker, but he had Frel relatively contained. He kept checking for expansions. He's now on his 4th base, and pretty solid victory. So we'll see what the second game holds. Hopefully Frel can make a comeback and make this a 3-game series. Pretty interesting. So thanks for watching, and look forward to casting the next game. You should watch it too. Thanks.